My 13-year-old daughter is pretty competitive. In fact, we don't play very many games in our house, board games, video games, that kind of thing, because whenever we bring it up, she doesn't really want to play because she knows that if she loses, she's going to be unhappy. She's not going to enjoy any part of it if at some point she realizes she's not going to win, so she just opts out of the whole thing. And as a mostly emotionally mature adult, I'm able to realize that while winning is fun and I like to win and I'm pretty competitive, there is enjoyment that comes in playing the game that isn't completely destroyed by whether you win or lose. For example, my wife and I have been playing chess lately. I would like to think that regardless of who wins that game, that both of us have gained some enjoyment, some development as we strategize and try to figure out how to beat the other person, that there's something about that process that is enjoyable beyond just which one of us wins or loses. And I bring that up because many of you have probably heard of this thought exercise where you pick something like, what course of action would you take if you knew you couldn't fail? If you knew that you would be successful no matter what would you do? And that's great, but what I would like to challenge you with is the following exercise. What course of action would you take if you knew that failure was inevitable? If you had to pick something to pursue and you knew there was no way that you could succeed at it, what would you choose? And I think this is interesting because it forces us to do two things. The first of which is determine which kinds of failures are tolerable. What is something that if I failed, that I would survive, right? Either from a career standpoint or from a physical health standpoint, I know that I would be okay, right? So I'm gonna try to pick something to fail at that is tolerable, that I know is not gonna kill me. And two, what kind of failure will teach me something valuable? Like if you're a soccer player and you wanna score a goal against your hero, but you know that it's never going to happen. You know that if you choose to do that, you will fail. Man, but what could you learn if you spent an hour kicking that ball against this top-notch player over and over and over again? Even though you technically fail, you never score that goal against them, I bet you learn a great deal about how they go about defending you and about the things that you might need to do to be better at your craft, right? And so even though you quote unquote failed at it, you learn so many valuable things along the way that you're actually a better soccer player as a result of it. Does that make sense? So you are examining how to fail in ways that won't kill you, which if you are pushing the envelope at all, if you're trying to grow as a professional at all, failure is inevitable. The only way to not fail is to not do anything that could bring you potential failure, right? To stay in the safest lane possible, which I would argue also can result in failure, but you get the point. So what kind of failures can you tolerate and what kind of failures can teach you valuable lessons? Remember, the process of playing a game should yield more than just the outcome, right? It should yield some enjoyment, some development in some way, like there's something about the process of doing that or the relational elements of playing with someone else that benefits you more than just the win or the loss. And I think in our professional lives, it is very much the same. We're going to be confronted with things that we might not be successful at. But man, if we're choosing the right kinds of failure, we'll get up and we'll dust ourselves off and we'll say, man, I learned a lot and I'm better than I was yesterday because of this. So try it on. Try that exercise. I would love to know what your calculus is around what you would do if failure was guaranteed. What would you choose to fail at if you had to? Hey, real quick before you go, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to my weekly email that helps busy professionals hit the ground running on Monday morning with focus and clarity. It's called the Sunday Setup, and I think you'll really enjoy it.